I know he's in a coma, but that doesn't mean he's not going to wake up and see the room. Now, Danny Santos is a very important employee of Spaulding, and I want to make sure that he gets the best treatment possible. Do you understand?
Hey, what happened?
Well, while you were out gallivanting around Mexico, Danny Santos was in an unfortunate accident, a fire at the warehouse.
Oh, my God.
But I don't want to talk about that. I want to hear about you and Beth.
Is he going to be all right?
If I have my way, yes. But tell me, how did it go? I'm sure there was plenty of tequila flowing, along with a little moonlight dancing on the beach, followed by a little salsa in the hotel suite,
Okay,
huh?
Look, you know, the only reason that I took Beth down to Mexico was to help her find that mission so that she could get some of her memory done. And actually, it worked. The whole thing was pretty incredible.
For both of you?
All right. She spoke Spanish. She doesn't speak Spanish. Out of the clear blue, she starts rattling off in Spanish. It was unbelievable. She started remembering names of missionaries and people that had helped her while she was there. It was something.
Well, I'm sure she's very grateful to you for helping her realize this.
God, you know, you're relentless. You really are. All right. Yes. Things have changed with us. I haven't felt this way about Beth for a long time. And even before Mexico, I had started to have some feelings.
Romantic feelings of some sort?
Yeah, but you know what? I still felt like there was this part of her that was missing that I just couldn't quite get a handle on.
Until you went to Mexico.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, she's been very different since she came back, and I like that. I like who she is now, but I also missed who she was. And for a moment there, in Mexico, it was like it all came together.
In a good way?
Yeah, in a very good way.
So, what does this mean?
There was a time that I didn't think there was any way that Beth and I could have a future together, but I think now we might.
And this one here, Raphael, he played the priest that took care of me. Of course, he kept mixing things up, but thank the Lord, Philip didn't seem to notice.
Actors, sets. You staged an entire Mexican mission?
We even had nuns in the background doing Hail Marys.
Oh, my God.
And I got so into playing Beth, did something completely unexpected happen. I started getting pictures in my mind.
Pictures?
Yeah, stuff I was just making up on the spot. Just started pouring out of me, you know, like names and places and Spanish. And then I started feeling this tie to the land and people and Philip, especially Philip.
The guy you're supposed to be scamming?
Well, I can't help it. It's just so darn sweet and nice and gentle.
Well, not like Eddie. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
Well, you don't know Eddie like I do. He can be sweet. And he's real smart. You should have seen this whole mission that he put together. Well, I've seen some good swindlers in my day, but Eddie puts a con in con artist.
Let me see if I got this straight. Philip is dear, sweet, and kind. Edmund is smart and talented. Lorelei, girl, it sounds to me like you're falling in love with two men.
So?
So? Has the butter slipped off your biscuit? You gotta choose or you're gonna lose both of them and the money too. I gotta go do my face. Lorelei, honey, what is it that you want out of this anyway?
Money.
Then you gotta stay focused.
You're right, I know. I can't play Beth for the rest of my life. And after we score, Eddie's probably gonna take off on me anyway.
And then it's just back to lunch meat and potato chips.
A job's a job and nothing else.
Just a job.
All Eddie is a business partner in me. Not like I'm interested in him romantically or anything. He's just around.
Use 'em, then lose 'em.
Now you're talking. Oh, Naomi, what would I do without you?
I don't know.
Yes, boss.
Hey. Well, what took you so long?
Well, let's see. My plane was rerouted twice. Once in a very cold place called Minnesota, known for its huge shopping mall. But I think enough of the small talk. Let's get back to business. We pulled one over on Philip Spaulding down in Mexico. What's next?
What's wrong with you?
Jet lag. May we proceed?
Well, Naomi and I were just talking, and we figure it's time to heat things up.
A little charm, a little pillow talk.
Yeah. And then make Philip marry me.
Yes, you would have been very proud of our little Lorelei down in Mexico, Naomi. She came up with some very convincing memories. Even managed to conjure up a few crocodile tears. Philip absolutely melted. But then she's often had that effect on men, hasn't she?
Are you going to help me get Philip to propose or not?
I'm surprised he hasn't asked you already.
Well, it's not like we haven't gotten closer. We have kissed, and not just once either. Of course, that doesn't count for much when you consider Philip's a little gun-shy.
Philip Spaulding shy?
Well, you know what I mean. He was married to Beth before, and it didn't work out, so he might be a little slow to try it again. And then Beth just divorced you, so he might not want to rush her.
Oh, don't worry. Philip's the marrying kind. He'll jump at the chance to put his adorable little family back together again.
Yeah, but first you gotta make sure he knows that you're interested.
Why not think of this before? It's the oldest trick in the book. I know just what I have to do.
Well, of course you do. Do what you've been waiting to do all along. Use your most precious asset. Just go over there and throw yourself at him. Have at it. It's what you wanted to do from the beginning, isn't it? Jump into the sack with Philip Spaulding.
Well, congratulations. You finally came to your senses.
Here we go.
After all that wasted time with Harley.
It was not wasted time.
And Beth with Jim LeMay and Edmund Winslow. Round and round you two went till you finally saw what was standing right in front of you. You belong together, Philip. You always have.
Oh, did you say always?
Look, I know it took me a while to come around, but I finally did. Now, you and Beth are parents of two of my heirs, and it's time you started acting like it.
Oh, okay.
Beth is a Spaulding through and through. She always has been. What you ever saw in that low-class
All right.
cop.
All right. That's enough. Look, it goes without saying, I regret the way my marriage to Beth ended. But I don't regret a moment of the time that I spent with Harley, no matter how much you would like me to. And this is not a case of me simply coming to my senses, as you put it. It's much more complicated than that.
Complicated?
Yes.
Seems very simple to me. You're still in love with your childhood sweetheart.
Well, no, it's very different than that because Beth is different now. If I have fallen in love with her again, I've fallen in love with her in a very, very different way. This is different, and these feelings have taken me by surprise. This is a little scary.
Mm-hmm. Well, then do something about it. Ask her to marry you.
I think I have to give this some serious thought.
No, I think you have to strike while the iron is hot,
Wait
Philip.
a minute. There are a lot of other people concerned here. I don't want to just rush in and take a chance that I'm going to hurt Beth or hurt my kids again.
Will you wake up, Philip? This new and exciting Beth you're referring to doesn't seem to sit around and pine. Now stop being a coward and ask her to marry you. If you don't snatch her up, someone else will.
What do you think I am? A hooker? I don't throw my body at somebody for money no matter how much it's worth. Did I sleep with you? Well, did I?
No.
When I said I knew what I had to do, I wasn't talking about a roll in the hay. I meant a love letter.
A love letter? Love letter? What about candy and flowers? That would certainly make me ask you.
I'm with Eddie on this one, Lorelei. I mean, this would just draw it out for another year.
Well, not if I pour my whole heart out. You got a pen? You stick a pen in there.
And you can't just scribble down a note. When Philip sees the handwriting, he'll know you're not Beth.
Well, Eddie taught me how to write like Beth. I'll just write it the way he taught me.
Keep your O's small and cross the T's low.
I know that. Dear Philip, it seems like years since I last saw you, but it's only been hours.
Oh, God, you're not Scarlett O'Hara. Here, let me do it.
My heart is heavy with yearning.
Good. Here. Write what I tell you. At least let me help you.
Okay. Dear Philip,
I've been through a lot of changes lately, most of which I didn't expect. I've been in love before. The person I used to be could never love as I can now. The person I was could never appreciate you the way I do today.
you let me be me.
As no one else ever has.
And when I make mistakes, you forgive me. You're always there.
As I hope I can always be there for you. I know I've failed you in many ways. I've acted impulsively, lost my temper, when all I really wanted to do was
hold you. Hold you close. Kiss you.
because when I look into your face,
Because when I look into your face,
I see myself reflected there, but in a new way. It's as if my soul has found a place of refuge. You make me laugh when I don't want to laugh. You play my heart like an instrument. It's a melody that's always with me, even when you're not.
I'm sorry that I haven't been more honest. That I've hidden my feelings from you. Because I love you. I think I always have.
And always will.
If I had my way, I'd spend the rest of my life by your side.
Never to be separated, in life or in death.
For all eternity.
Will you marry me?
Yes. I just said yes to make you feel good.
You did, too.
That was beautiful, Eddie. The whole letter. We're almost there. We're so close.
Yes. So close.
Will you marry me, Philip? That ought to do it.
On second thought, I think that maybe we should leave the proposal to Philip.
Well, I have to rewrite it anyway, so I'll just sign it off with some X's and hearts, okay?
Okay.
Well, if this doesn't do it, then I don't think anything will. Now, I have to find a place to put it where Philip will find it.
Right, well, I'll leave that up to you.
And pretty soon it will all be ours.
Yes, ours.
Well, I guess I better go, and I'll be back in 30 minutes or an hour at the most.
Good luck.
How can I miss? You're brilliant.
Hey, look who's home.
Hey!
How you feeling? Any jet lag?
Nope. Nope. Just glad to be back.
Good.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm glad you're back.
I owe you a lot.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I mean, you helped me get my memory back, and then you're so wonderful in Mexico.
I just want you to be all right.
I am. I promise. And in fact, I think that I'm going to have a lot more memories. Yeah, you're Philip Spaulding, right?
Oh, my God. Yes!
Yes! See? Oh, first time out, I got that. You know, it must be that,
Pretty good.
that handsome face. It's
Yeah?
kind of hard to forget.
You think?
Yeah, it is.
What?
I have to go.
You have to go.
Yeah, I'm late.
For what?
Manicure.
Manicure.
Yeah, and you have to pick up Lizzie. It's your turn, remember?
Uh-huh.
Well, I did it. I put it where he'd find it. He's probably reading it right now. Where's Naomi?
Oh, she just left.
Oh, darn. I want to go get a manicure so that ring will look good on my finger. Oh, I'm so excited, Eddie. It's in the bag. I can feel it.
Yes, you're going to be Mrs. Philip Spaulding. You must be very proud.
Huevos rancheros.